Hey guys, Andrew here for a Dallas Comic Con recap video. Um, Good times, man. Good times. Had a blast meeting some cool celebrities. Um, Now let's kind of get started. So, the first day on Friday, I only got one, and it was Alan Tudyk. I don't want to say best known as Steve the Pirate in Dodgeball, because I really liked his character in A Knight's Tale, and he's been in so many other things. Just kind of has one of those faces. Let me show you that. So probably not the greatest picture of him. I say all that, but probably best known for Firefly in Firefly. Um, so he signed up there, and it says Gar, and then he signed it. And then he also wrote a quote I requested. I really wanted something cool from the movie, something different. And it says, Andrew, Steve has got to drain the sea monster, Gar. And a funny story from that, he said he also filmed it. Steve has got to go to the poop deck, which he thought was a lot funnier, but it got cut, didn't make the movie. Anyway, that's Steve the Pirates, Alan Tudyk. Nice success. The one you were kind of staring at during this beginning of the video is Burt Ward, as I did a video last week with Adam West that got through the mail. So he signed it. Zap, Andrew. And then I said, listen, you say holy whatever about 8,000 times. What is your favorite one? And he said, I don't really have one. I said, well, since we're in Texas, why don't you write Holy Armadillo? And he obliged. He was very happy to do so. And then he even said, Holy Armadillo, Batman, which was cool. And signed it. And signed Robin. Very happy with that. Now I have both Adam West and Burt Ward. Put that aside. And probably my favorite one of the day. Get a better picture. This is Robin Lord Taylor. Plays Oswald Cobblepot on Gotham. And he was about 5'5", super short, but the friendliest guy. Super nice. He did the eye contact. He shook hands. He really appreciated people watching. So it really made it fun and enjoyable to meet him, if that makes sense. And then I was asking him, I said, look, I would love a quote. And the first thing I was thinking about was when he returns back to Gotham. I said, you say something about Gotham being your home? And he said, no, I believe I get out of the water and I say, home. And I said, okay, well, that's really not going to work. How about something where he's always saying, you're going to owe me a favor, when he's talking to James Gordon. And I said, that'd be kind of cool if you say to Andrew, you're going to owe me a favor, or something silly. Well, in the show, he told James at one point, friends don't owe friends, silly. And that's what he signed. And I thought that was pretty clever. Pretty cool. So, that's that. And then I've showed you, I think in my first video I've ever made, I showed you that I met Sean Astin, and it was probably one of my favorite experiences at a con, talking Goonies and whatnot. Well, there was a autograph booth that had this. What's that? 11 by 17 or whatever it is. I think it's 11 by 17. Had it $20, and I couldn't pass it up. And this was the best signed one. You can actually see the E instead of an S and a line that it normally does. And then on my other ones, it's an A and a line. This is almost spelled out. So I was happy to grab it. Plus the bonus. Had a picture of it, signing that. So that was done at the Dallas Comic Con back in October, or the Fan Fest, whatever. And then picked this one at the same booth. This guy was at the con. It's the voice actor for Mario. And Charles Martinet. So I basically got this for when I create my game room for the boy. You know, we've been collecting systems. We started out with just an Xbox and Xbox 360, and then he dug out my old Super Nintendo, my Atari 2600. Then we bought an N64, we bought a GameCube, we bought a PS2, we bought a PS3, and we're kind of going a little apeshit buying this stuff. So I told him that when we get the new house, we're going to make a game room or a game area, and we'll get this framed along with a custom drawing that was done by a local artist of Mario, and we'll get that framed and put up. But that's cool. It's really nice to have, and I think it'll look good for that. That's also 11 by 17. So there's that. And then the Mecca. The reason I went to this con, not really the reason, but I passed on them last year. A little smudgy fingerprints. Because the pricing was weird and his handlers just kind of jacked it up and wasn't cool. So this time the pricing was legit. It was straight $70. No different fees for bringing your own photo. And even though it was cattle call, it was still cool to talk to him, shake his hand. I don't think it's the greatest autograph. If, in my opinion, it should have been a black pen, a thinner black pen, because it seems to all kind of run together a little bit. It looks a little, not faded, I don't know what the right word is, but it's still cool though. I'm still very happy with it. Stan Lee is not getting any younger, and he is an icon. Comic book. So, and Marvel and movies and all that mess. So, anyway, Stan Lee. And another Stan Lee picture, but nothing signed. That was my backup, just in case. Anyway, I just want to share my experience at Dallas Comic Con Fan Expo 2015. It was a blast. If you guys have never been to a con, definitely worth it. It can get a little expensive, but definitely a good time. Till next time, guys. Hope you guys have a great week, and look forward to watching your videos this week. Take care. Bye.